Hello internet friends, I'm Kai and today we're going to review more music by mentalEscape. mentalEscape is a project by M.Causevic, the creative force behind mentalEscape. He is from Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina, with deep roots in both Balkan tradition and American electronic underground. So yeah, I remember that I reviewed mentalEscape's music a couple of months ago, or maybe a year ago, and it was really nice. I did really like what the project had to offer. So we're going to review 3 songs today from the latest release, Bizarre Behavior from 2025, a 10-track adrenaline shot of gritty kicks and 808s. Has some influence by Liam Howlett, Adi Lukovac, and Trent Reznor. There are some links that I'm going to drop here down below. And yeah, we're going to review 3 songs. She Hit the Likes, Welcome to the Nightmare, and I think that has a video, and Keep the Pill Under the Tongue. So yeah, let's go with She Hit the Likes. So I'm gonna grab my trusty headphones and let's give it a listen.
She hits the lights. This doesn't seem quite fair. Despite everything he learned from his friends, he doesn't feel so prepared. She's breathing quiet and smooth, he's gasping for air. This is the first and last time he says she fakes a smile and presses her hips into his. He keeps his hands behind down at hip size, holding back from telling her exactly what it really feels like.
I really like the dark tone of this track, but this has some like modern trap, but with a really dark electronic touch, especially on the second drop when you can listen to that FM synthesis bass, not only the 808, and that's really nice. I did really enjoy the track. I love the dark vibe. Totally sounds like something from this cyberpunk world, you know, and I do really love that. Probably the only thing that I'm going to complain a little bit, but it's not too much, and I'm not entirely 100% sure. I feel like the drums are dominating over the track. I mean, they are more present than the rest of the elements. They are punchy, but I feel like they are a little bit with too much gain compared with the rest of the elements of the track. But yeah, that's probably the only thing. And like I mentioned, it's maybe just a little, I'm not 100% sure. I have to try it on another system maybe. But yeah, punchy but nice. Maybe dial, if I will produce mixing the track, I will dial a little bit down the drums, but that's the only complaint for this awesome track. I love the vibe, it's really dark and punchy and energetic, and yeah, love the bass elements to it, and the vocals were really nice too, really nice elements. But yeah, it's on the shorter side, but that's what people is preferring nowadays. Not going to complain about that, goes well with the track, and I don't feel that it ended abruptly. I feel like it's a flow that it's like in your face and done, and it's okay. I'm okay with that. So yeah, let's go with Welcome to the Namer. I am Terror. Seems like this is a video that's really cool. I do enjoy videos, everybody knows that, and yeah.
We ready for this? Ready for this? Welcome to the nightmare. I am terror. 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 Welcome to the nightmare. I am
That last drop was amazing. The use of a stereo space, like that was really cool. I think like AI is getting better and better, but they're still on that uncanny valley, and that uncanny valley is like goes perfect with the concept of terror. You know, it's like, you know, you're watching something that it's not real, but it looks kind of real, and that's pretty cool. Goes well with the video. Yeah, the track is amazing, but it's like everything was taken to 11, and that's really awesome. But there are some elements that sounds like a borderline getting distorted, but I don't have too much problem with that, because for a track like it's supposed to be loud like this and with that energy in your face, it's not something that that I don't, it's not something that is disturbing me or that I don't like. Actually, I think goes well with the concept, everything taken to 11 and it really in your face. So I'm not going to complain about the things that I feel like sounds really distorted or borderline distorted. But this is a really awesome track. It's really punchy. It's like really nice. And yeah, I like the mix of this one. I don't think like the elements are fighting. I mean, with like the drums on the other track that were a little bit high. I think the mix is cool. It's just like everything sounds like really taken to 11, but that's really cool. It goes well with the concept of the track. It still has that cyberpunky vibe. Then on the video you can see the girls with the hacker kind of outfit, but yeah, I do really enjoy that. The really nice track. Let's go with our last track, Keep the Pill Under the Tongue. I've been enjoying it so far. It's like pretty cool, pretty in your face electronic music, and that's awesome. Especially on this Welcome to the Nightmare, the guitars and stuff is like adding those elements and make it more unique and really nice, more enjoyable. For the people like me that enjoys hard music, it's awesome.
This is the anthem for the seekers pulled by shadows in the dark. Back again, cross 15 tales that leave a mark for the lost and the broken. This is your cue. The beat will hit, but it won't save you. It's the silence between the words that haunts the soul. The rhythm's just a disguise for the emptiness we hold. Chasing the flicker of screens where the light never lasts. We've all been drowning in the static, moving too fast. Move on my way between the noise and the void. This open book staring at me, but it's just a place I avoid. Get the pill under my tongue.
Really awesome track, really punchy. I think the theme of bizarre behavior, all the album is like really punching your face tracks. Whoa, that's awesome. I think they Keep the Pill Under My Tongue was my favorite. I love the guitars of Welcome to the Nightmare, those elements, but this one is like really punchy in your face. The second drop, awesome. I see the theme here, and mentalEscape is like doing a nice job and grabs you, but the second one makes you put that bass face, that meme, the bass face, like when the bass hits so hard that you are like, whoa, and that's the reaction I got. So yeah, this was awesome. This was pretty cool. It would be nice to have like a longer version, to be more DJ friendly, to mix this live will be like, whoa. I think the people will be like, whoa, with a nice big club sound, pretty nice track, and I did really enjoy that. I feel like, yeah, it's not that I'm going to complain, because it's like the modern production of style. I got like the modern production style to make short songs. Goes well with the algorithm, with platforms, or whatever. People have shorter spans of attention. I understand that, but these are really nice tracks that could be not on a club, but more on a festival setting. A hard DJ could play this. A DJ that goes hard, and it would be nice to have a more DJ friendly version, with more longer intro with the kicks to mix, and a longer outro to make it easier to mix with the next track. It will be nice to have those DJs versions, because these tracks live, I think they will be like hitting hard, and that's awesome. So a DJ friendly version could help to to all those DJs wanting to play something harder to have, because yeah, it's really nice the work that mentalEscape is doing here, and I do really support it. Maybe I'm a little bit biased. Everybody knows that I love darker music that hit hard, especially electronic music, so it has all the elements, especially those cyberpunky elements that I do really love are there on some tracks, especially Shit Likes gave me that feeling. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, I think I need to grab some time and listen to the rest of the album, because these 3 tracks called catch my interest. Sorry, I don't know what's happening with my English today. And they caught my interest. So yeah, I'm gonna edit this review and go for the rest of the album later. Bizarre Behavior, I'm going to leave down the links so you can listen to the album too, not only to these nice 3 tracks, but the 10 track release. So yeah, 23 minutes of pure concentrated madness is the description I got here, and yeah, I got like a part of that, and I completely get it now. Pretty awesome, man. So yeah, thank you for sending me this, and that's all for today. Hope to see you in another video. Bye.